Hello my scrappy friends, welcome back to Nat Scraps. I am Natalie Koenig and this is my YouTube channel. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Today I am doing two layouts out of Christie's Beautiful Life. The first one you're seeing just flicked up there, and you may be thinking, hang on, this looks complete. That's because it is. So what happened there, guys, was that I had forgotten to film that one. So I've tacked it on to a day 27. Is that what we're up to? 26, 27. And we are now working on the 27th. Which, to be honest, I'm kind of glad of, because I am dying to get all these videos edited and uploaded and start something new. So we have this cute little circle layout for day 27, and it's done by Sarah Scraps, and I didn't mention the other one was from Jenny Miller, and you can go back and pause and have a little look at that other one. I did make lots of changes to that other layout, and it nowhere near the sketch really. So what I'm using today is the Fresh Paint collection. As you know, I'm trying to use up some of those collections. I've got bits and bobs left of. So I have lots of the papers, heaps of these acrylic shapes that I've got spilled out all over the table there. I have got a fair bit of this one left. Wouldn't say mountains of it, but a fair bit of it left. I didn't make up the scrapbooking kit. I'm not sure why. I think I liked the papers and wanted to use them for everything else, so I didn't do the actual kit, and I've just used them on layouts here, there and everywhere rather than doing a collection like I generally do. So I am now taking that sketch and I'm flipping it on the side. As you've already obviously figured that one out for yourselves, guys. So I have turned that one around and I'm going to work with it running along. So I've got 3 photos there of my beautiful daughter. Now you've probably just seen videos of my beautiful daughter when she was younger and she was in a dress. Now this is the teenage version of that princess, and she's definitely rocking it. She likes a bit of grunge. She likes, you know, this old tie-dye jumper that is just falling to pieces. So this layout is about that tie-dye jumper, how much she loves it. So I've gone and I've taken that bright paper with all those splatters all over it, and I've cut a big whopping circle out of it. And now I'm going to embellish sort of around in the center there. You can see that I'm pulling out little bits and pieces from the sticker sheet, the acrylic shapes, and I'm just building some little clusters. I'm moving that cluster with the skateboard over a little bit so that I can get a little bit more of a triangle. You can see there at the moment I'm sort of building 3 clusters, one with the love, one with the skateboard and the shoe, and another little cluster up in that corner, and they'll get even more noticeable. I'll bring in something a little bit later that helps enhance that 3rd one in the right top corner. I love this sticker with the pizza on it. It happens that she's not eating pizza. I think she's eating lasagna, or maybe a vegetarian fritter or something like that, but it doesn't matter what she's eating. A little bit of pizza on there doesn't go astray. I'm moving that love up and around a little bit so I can sort of build the embellishments around that a little bit more and not offset it all to the left as drastically as it was. And here's this speech bubble that I kind of mentioned before that I'm going to use to anchor the embellishments in the top right of the photo there. And you can see as I bring that in, that has that. Now as I'm adding embellishments to these sections, I'm looking for things that are going to be colors that are going to match. So I want a little bit of red in each one, I want a little bit of blue in each one, a little bit of yellow in each one. There'll be different amounts. And oh, I seem to have a bit of a frog in the throat. I just paused to have a big cough and I've come back all squeaky. I'm so sorry, guys. I'll continue to build those clusters with those colors there. Here I'm adding just a little bit of detail. The blue on the blue there does not work very well, and when I've enlarged this, guys, I'm sorry, it has not great detail there. But I did do a little bit of hand stitching, and there will be a picture right at the end of the video, a close-up of that area that shows this hand-drawn bits that I do there, and some other little hand-drawn bits that I do a little bit later, and the clusters that I've created. Adding a bit of foam tape on some of these items to add a little bit of dimension. I was going to pop this one on with glue, and then I remembered they're so much easier to stick on with a little glue dot, so I'm going to pop out a glue dot and pop the skateboard, the big red flames, and I think there's another acrylic shape somewhere that I've got. With the shoe, I want it so that it's flat on the toes, and then I'll put a little bit of foam tape underneath that heel, and that gives that, looks like it's lifting off, sort of off that skateboard. Just a few more little bits I'm going to come in here with, and I do have a pile of this embellishments left, so I'm happy to use up quite a little bit on this layout and get them onto the pages. I kind of put that little white star there and say, then no, it doesn't belong there, and pop it up in that other corner. This little heart, I went to photograph this. Now it's about 2 weeks after I've created this layout, and that heart has fallen off somewhere, so I need to go and find it. I'm looking at the layout right now and it's not there. Now I know I didn't actually glue it down at this stage, and I have to go back and glue it on at the end, but it was definitely glued on, so I'm going to have to go find that heart or replacement for it. Here I'm just doing a little bit of hand drawing around that circle, and then little dots around my embellishments. And I do give you a little close-up again of this, but because of the resolution, it doesn't show really well, but there is a still of it at the end, and you'll see what it means. It just means that those embellishment clusters aren't just sitting there. There's sort of something around it that just helps to make it look like it's all meant to be there. The journaling for this layout, I did hand journal on, and I wish I hadn't, because I always stuff it up. If it's not a spelling mistake, it's something else. But it talks about when Beth loves something, she loves it to death. The multicolored jumper was a hand-me-down. She's worn it so much that the cuffs have huge holes. It is faded and looks like a rag. That is pretty much it, guys. That is the layout done and dusted. Day 26 and day 27 down. Just a few more to go, guys. I hope you will join me for those few more. While the stills are playing, I'd like to just say thank you so much for spending this time with me. Thank you for all your comments. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, leave a comment. I do love the feedback, and I will see you guys on the next one. Have a great day. Bye.